never done this before. Hi! Welcome to the Dive Kick Esports Hour. I'm Keats. This is Turbo. We have dolls. Thanks for tuning in.
I wouldn't call them dolls.
They are posable plush action figures. They're very manly.
Dolls does not give enough props to the posable action plusharoos.
They're pretty cool.
Yes. It's too bad not everyone's zipper unzips.
I'll show you a little something right there. Oh yeah, there it is.
Because that's fine, but this is the one I want to see, and I can't get in there.
You just lift
You
your
can kind
shirt
of
up.
look down
you
like
know?
that, like, ooh, but,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be awesome if you had, like, a big anchor tattoo, like a sailor?
You could add that yourself.
Someone get me a Sharpie. Anyway.
This is the show that we do the thing.
Higher energy!
This is the show we do the thing on. Sorry.
We're here to entertain you! Da 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 da!
That's why we call him Turbo. It's a name he loves. It's a name he was born with. It's on his birth certificate. And no, he was not born in the United States.
I got a headache now.
Yeah? Me too. I got new glasses today, and this prescription's different, and this one's not, so everything is spinning. It's awful.
I was just wondering, did you get new glasses today?
No.
Next boring topic.
Oh. How about we do Getting Godlike? While we're on the topic
Come on
of
now.
boring segments.
Come on, you can't touch that. You can't do that. You know this.
I was just explaining to our audio engineer, Chase, that I actually take the Getting Godlike segment every week, and I splice it, and I loop it, and I just pipe it right into my ears while I sleep every week.
Smart.
Because that's the only way to absorb the actual lessons.
You know what
Lessons are not face value.
Is
They're
anyone?
deeper.
You're probably too young for this, but did you ever watch The Partridge Family?
I have seen the Partridge Family on
Did
Nick
you
at
see?
Night,
Did you
yes.
see that one where the middle kid, the redhead kid, Danny Bonaducci, would go to sleep and he'd hear his big brother, I think it was Keith, playing through the walls.
No.
And then he'd come in the morning and say he wrote this song, and Keith would be like, "No, I wrote the song," and be like, "Then how's your brother have it first thing in the morning? Let him have his moment, Keith." And everyone was getting down on Keith, but it turns out Danny Bonaducci stole all Keith's songs subliminally when he was sleeping. Ergo, really smart to listen to Get Godlike when you're sleeping.
I won't really take the full value of that advice until I loop it into my ear at night. I'm just gonna have to take the face value, which is awful.
I'll repeat that during the segment just for you.
So,
Let's meet some people.
yeah.
Chase, come over here. We don't talk to Chase enough. Again, yeah.
It's time for some smooth bears.
Smooth bass.
This is Chase. He's our audio engineer and lead audio director guy of all audio things that are audio-ish. If you like the sound in this game, this is the guy. I love the sound in this game.
Thank you. Very much.
Yes.
I appreciate
You've
it.
done a splendid job.
Thank you.
I hear it in my sleep.
Good. I
The
wake
good
up
parts.
all the time with all of these songs playing through my head.
They're good.
They are.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our composer did a fantastic job. I was actually very, very impressed with all the.
Is
work
it
he did.
true that he's stuck in China?
He's stuck
Is
in
he really
China.
stuck there?
He's stuck in China
my
because you
God.
won't pay him.
I'm going, no. He's stuck
Body.
in China because
Body.
he won't sign the new contract. Once he signs the new contract, I'll gladly pay him. If you're going to get all these questions like, "Hey, what's this I don't get credit for my work shtick?" Then yeah, of course you're not going to get paid.
Wow.
Hey,
But he's very talented, and I was very happy that he decided to come back onto the project. And he did so good with the Kickstarter, and he did
Yeah.
even better with this. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
the best part about him being trapped in China is you can't even see this video.
He can't?
This
You can't live stream this in China? It's
This
blocked?
is blocked, right? This has to be
Oh,
blocked.
come on. He's got to have some
He'll
sort
love
of...
it when he comes back.
work
He'll be like,
around.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, he'll get it.
We love you, Harrison. You're the best.
Yes, you did the best, and I'm sorry we haven't paid you yet. It's Jen's fault.
We'll go with it, Jen. That's the easiest way to do it.
But
If you guys are just joining us, this is the Dive Kick Esports Hour. We usually kill a few minutes to let people get past the ads, get connected, get situated, get a little snack, a little something to eat, and then we show you the new content for the week. We'll talk about E3 a little bit, or should we meet more people?
let's introduce Isaac first.
Okay, Isaac, come here.
Dun dun dun. Bring your own damn shit.
Oh wow, you get to crouch.
Damn, traded.
Bodied, wow.
Traded. Welcome to Iron Galaxy. So
Hello.
This is Isaac. He just started today.
Make sure you
correct?
project.
Hello.
What is your name? What do you do?
My name is Isaac. I'm a QA guy here, I hope.
I hope so too, Isaac. I hope so too.
We found him on the street. He looked hungry.
Is this the first time? Is today the first time you played Dive Kick?
No, I played Dive Kick at UFGT 8.
Okay.
I did commentary on Dive Kick as well with Ultra David.
Really?
It was really cool. Yeah.
And he came to a focus test
Yep.
for the new version. of my
Okay.
house. Yeah.
So you're not some rando we just found.
No. I'm not some guy that just wants a sandwich or something.
I like it better when we find randos,
Yeah.
frankly. Because I don't feel like now I know you're like a real person. when I have to inevitably fire you for your incompetence, I'm gonna feel bad about it.
For your competence.
My competence, yes.
Yeah. I
makes
can't have
sense.
anyone good at their jobs right here.
Right,
That's
it's
gonna
threatening.
it's
Turbo.
gonna, it's gonna turn the heat up on me. So, anywho, all right, thank you.
Good to
Isaac.
meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
E3 was pretty splendid.
E3 was great. What was the best part of E3 for you?
There were a lot of best parts for me, but that fatty pile of awards.
Let's not
my
don't jinx
favorite.
it. Don't jinx it till we get the one we
All
want.
right.
Let's not talk about awards
Okay.
till we know which if we got the granddaddy of them all.
Being in the sizzle reel at the beginning of the Sony conference was crazy,
That was really cool.
and then doing the Sony stage show was pretty crazy too. And it was awesome being at the Mad Catz booth again, doing the stage shows there. Yeah, I love all the stage shows. That was
Dr.
fun.
Scholes.
Dr. Scholl's cosplayer was
How about
awesome.
that? So
Haley.
like the thing that is weird about that Sony tournament. So I watched little bits of the YouTube recap
Yes.
of that.
Yeah.
That does not do that justice.
No.
How hyped
it was
that
so
was.
much cooler in person. The crowd was huge and everybody was going nuts.
The crowd was just like people kept gathering
Yeah.
and gathering and gathering and just like yeah, it was stunning.
And they're like, what is this train wreck on the screen?
Yeah, I must see this Flash game in person. I didn't know the PS3 does Flash.
Oh my god.
So what was the best other game you played?
I played a lot of Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
A lot. I really, really, really like it.
I didn't get to play enough of it.
I think every moment I had free, I went back to Killer Instinct and tried to get myself on the machine or get some time on it. I think I spent a good 5 hours on Killer Instinct. Pretty addictive, man. Good game.
Did you body Ken Lobb?
No, I didn't get to play him. I was next in line, and then Maximilian beat him, so I didn't get to play him. But he looked good. I don't know if I would have won or not. He looked pretty strong.
You know, he's probably got some secret codes in there like you put in Dive Kick.
He's got those old man reactions too. It's crazy. You're supposed to be like worse when you're old, but
Yeah.
old people have good reactions apparently.
What else about E3? Anything else we want to talk about?
Otherwise it was just totally awesome event. Really cool to see the new consoles out. I saw a whole bunch of games that, they're not show floor games for me. Nothing I really wanted to like try at the moment, but things that I'll definitely be buying later.
I think one of the coolest things for me was, I'm not going to name any of these except Dive Kick, but there were between the Sony and the Microsoft press conference, there were 7 games that we worked on, shown.
Yeah, that's
That
pretty sweet.
that we have or are working on. Now none of them is close to my heart as Dive Kick, of course.
Right. Of course.
Still pretty cool. Quite the
Yeah,
accomplishment.
that is very amazing.
And by all means, please start guessing them, and I won't confirm. So that'll be perfect.
Woohoo!
Internet, that's a big win.
So, should we do this new character thing?
Let's do this new character thing.
All right, guys, I want to give you a little background on this one before we start. This is a Kickstarter backer character. So our good friend Vincent wanted to put in the money for this character. Obviously, back when we canceled the Kickstarter, we didn't take any money, but we honored the commitments. Vincent.
I wish I took the money now.
Yeah.
That was horrible advice.
Come on,
I
I'm
gave
trying to
you.
have a moment.
Sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
trying to have a moment. So Vincent wanted a character in the game called Kenny, and Kenny was Vincent's brother. Kenny passed away long ago, but Kenny was a huge fighting game fan when he was alive. He loved Random Select. He loved, playing as all the characters. Just loved fighting games. So to pay tribute to his, lost brother, Vincent wanted Kenny in the game. So
He's in
I'll
there.
show you Kenny.
Blammo.
In game, Kenny's story is similar-ish. He lost his life a little bit early in an unfortunate accident. You'll see that in the story mode as well. He dies and he goes to heaven. And in heaven, he wins 5 straight dive kicking tournaments, and he earns a second shot on Earth from the dive kicking god. But from heaven, he's been watching Earth, and he has learned everyone's techniques.
All of them?
Almost all of them.
Okay.
He can perform any dive kick in the game, but which character he's copying each round is different and random. And you don't even know who you're copying until you start moving around and seeing how you move or how you attack. Unfortunately, he doesn't copy anyone's special moves. He has his own special move that he has to use in combination with the different kicks. And yeah, he's a copycat character. This hasn't really been done in a 2D game before. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So this is Kenny. I hope you guys like him. He's my favorite character by far. So I play as him all the time.
So first he was stream, now he's kick.
Yes, now he's copying kick. And that is the Spirit Bullet. That's the air version, the homing one. The more meter you have when you fire the Spirit Bullet, the farther it travels. It is really, really super scary.
Don't know who he is because he hasn't done a kick.
Yeah, you gotta wait till he moves. Oh wow, okay, he was dive. It's hard when you're dive or kick. You have the same attack, so you're not quite sure who you are. What does Spirit Bullet do? That's a good question. Right now he's copying Shoals. He'll bust out his Angel Wings only when he needs them for movement. Otherwise, he'll move very traditionally. He can copy every kick in the game except for Uncle Sensei's hands first one. He was unable to copy that in all of his training in heaven.
That just tells you something about how good Sensei is.
Sensei's amazing. That's the Spirit Bullet straight. Oh man. Was unable to capitalize. Spirit Bullet straight will not home in on the other character. It just goes straight. When a Spirit Bullet hits, it will freeze the opponent in place for a second and allow Kenny to set up either a direct kill or a follow-up to the unfreeze that'll result in a kill. There he's copying S-kill. He can perform all the teleports. He's pretty crazy. Now he's copying Mark, and though he does not have the special techniques of Markman, he can't throw items or feint, he can do Markman's just random. And there's Kick calling up one of his random ladies. That floating phone next to him will go away. That's a.
Are you sure that's not right?
That's a whoopsie.
Is that your quote?
Yeah, Kenny's awesome.
Kenny's so much fun.
Kenny's way super fun, and Spirit Bullet's awesome. It's tough though because you're playing without the special moves that you're used to with these other characters, so you can't cover the weaknesses the way you can when you're Shoals and you use flight when you make a bad move, or when you're S-kill and you use parry when you land. It's much harder to play these characters without those moves that were designed, quite frankly, to cover their weaknesses and open offense for them. So you have to learn to use Spirit Bullet in the right stances and build meter in the right stances and just kind of rely on luck and hope you get what you need to create a win. Very interesting and weird characters.
So build a nice little amount of meter there with the stream.
Yeah, I think stream stance is really scary with Spirit Bullet.
Yeah.
The more horizontal stances are very scary with Spirit Bullet. The more vertical ones, like Redacted stance or S-kill stance, are a little harder to use Spirit Bullet with. Not totally ineffective, but as you can see, Kenny, even though he's copying all the data from these characters, including their jump speeds and gravity values and velocities and all that, he does have his own animations and his own hitboxes attached to those things, and he's much shorter than any character in the game in his main stance, so you have to deal with that when you're fighting him, the fact that he's really short. Run away from Spirit Bullet.
No, Kenny does not have the most frames of animation. That's still Sensei,
Yep,
right?
Sensei has the most. Kenny's close, but Sensei's got the most. Ooh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Oh, yeah. Jafali copy is actually pretty legit.
Yeah.
Because you never have to deal with the big head. And you're actually small compared to Jafali. Jafali's stance is great. And he does copy the special kick factor bonuses of the Baz and Jafali. So if you are in kick factor copying either of those characters, you'll either get the invincibility or the fully charged kicks. And yes, you can charge up the kicks in Jafali.
I think there's some bugs in this build. I was playing. Tell me how this is supposed to work, because got kick factor.
Yeah.
Switched to Kung, and then it seemed like my kick was normal. Should it have been?
You should have still had the kick factor bonus.
Yeah, I think that was a bug.
You should have got whatever kick factor bonus Kung gets.
Seems like I did not.
Okay.
Might
That's
have some
possible.
bugs to look at.
Yeah. I know I switched to Baz halfway through kick factor once, and I did not get the invincibility bonus. So definitely some stuff we got to fix. He's not completely done, but he's close enough that we wanted to show you what we got, and he is the final character on the roster. We were unsure if we were going to be able to finish him in time, but we're looking good. And of course, they're going straight to the Kenny Mirror, but we only have one paladin for him right now.
Kenny Mirror is sick.
Kenny Mirror is really fun because not only do you have to figure out who you are, but you have to figure out who your opponent is at the same time. Very good. So they're asking for a release date. I know you answered this question on Twitter earlier. Go ahead and
We'll
answer it
handle
again.
this. We'll get to this in the Get Godlike
Oh,
section.
okay. That's an appropriate question.
Because what's more getting Godlike than being able to buy dive kick?
Oh, man. Oh, jumps right in. You gotta be kidding me. We're in the JEO arena. We will be at CEO, not this week, but next week.
Yeah. Oh, Spirit
Oh,
Bullet.
Spirit Bullet!
Nice.
Very good. It used to be that you could get yourself killed on the foot of someone stuck in the Spirit Bullet. It was really funny. You'd just like be trying to kill him and jump in and get yourself killed. But now when